Hello, everyone. Custer again, also known as Devin Townsend, apparently. Look at the unexpected spawn we got here. We spawned on some tree leaves. I was not expecting the spawn at all. Sure, I was expecting the spawn in maybe something like this. I don't even think I've ever seen this biome before. Wow, wow, we really got something interesting here with this seed. Okay. So, hello everyone, and I am Custer, and I am back with more YouTube videos to come around and share with you guys. I feel like Minecraft has become relatively relevant in my YouTube channel, so I have decided I will start another new world. Yes, I did do the last one, but that one was bad. That was a bad world, and of course you know me, I like starting fresh because I feel confident in myself. However, you'll notice now that I start things and then I just stop doing them. Hopefully this one isn't that bad. Hopefully. Just maybe. Womp womp. 2 months later, gone. I haven't heard of it. What? I was starting a new Minecraft series? Oh my goodness. In the Big 25? Okay, alright, let's switch to Fortnite content. Hopefully that'll work. Alright, so as you can see, I actually grabbed like over a stack of wood just from that one tree. What is that noise? Anyways, there we go. Over a stack. That is beloved, in my opinion. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some basic stuff for tools and stuff. I'll make 16 sticks for there. What is that? Oh, am I schizophrenic? I think I'm schizophrenic. What the hell am I hearing? There is something going on and What is that? Is that just the ambience? I think that's just the ambience. I just might be schizo or something. Let's get a look at our surroundings a little bit. I feel like this would be interesting. That is a really nice ocean. That is a really nice ocean. I was not expecting to spawn somewhere like this. And there's a camel over there. But here we are. This is going to be the start of a new world. So here we go. Alright, what were we going to do? Oh, yes. We were going to go mine stone. That's exactly what I was planning on doing. As you can see, this is a weird beach area kind of thing going on. I don't really know why this part of the water is blue and the rest is just kind of this weird cyan light blue color. This teal color. I don't really know what caused that. I don't know what the Minecraft physics behind that is. There's a lot of coral down there, and maybe one day we'll do something with that. You never know. You never know. Okay, so I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get. First of all, what's this? Mangrove roots. Okay, that's a block that I probably do not need. Alright. First of all, is my mic on is the big question. Yes, it is. I didn't check these things when I started recording, which is probably what I should do. By the way, we're playing on hard difficulty. We're not playing hardcore, because I would like to keep this world when I die, because I know for a fact I will die at least once on this. So, better keep it. Mining these trees is straight hell, because there is a lot of different random wooden blocks in these trees, and you aren't necessarily sure if you got all of them, and you just kind of hope you got every single piece, because what's a tree if you haven't chopped down the whole tree, you know? Oak trees are good, because they're just a straight line, and you cut it all. But then you have those really weird oak trees that are shaped in different ways, and you gotta, like, mine it a certain way, and you gotta chop it down a certain way. Like, there's blocks within the leaves, and you gotta kind of search for them. Do a little bit of some digging for some of that. And we got more desert over here. Awesome. Is that a village? Or am I just stupid? Oh my gosh, that's a village. No way. And there's stone. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're making some progress. I guess audience, viewer, we are making some we are making some audience. Okay, here we go. That's some English for you. We have encountered our first zombie. That's right. We are actually counting this. I have taken my first 2 hearts. Damn, that guy hit like a sledgehammer. Wow, that was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, let's mine a little bit of some of this. We might have to live off some rotten flesh for a little bit, because I don't have any other food source. Okay, while I'm at it, I better make some torches, because that is going to be a pain in the butt. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found our very first iron after mining that coal. Oh, and I'm mining it with a wooden pickaxe. How silly is that of me? Here we go. We're going to make a stone pickaxe. Here we go. As I would say in these videos, quite regularly. This is great progress so far. And we now have the opportunity to make a iron pickaxe, which I probably won't do, but yeah. Let's take our crafting table with this. This will be the only crafting table we need, in theory. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, why the hell am I mining copper? That creeper is even asking that question down there. He's wondering, why am I mining so much copper? The answer to that question is, I don't waste any time here. I mine anything I can get my hands on. That includes copper. You need to realize now that getting as much tools and as much loot as you can in these caves, that is going to save you a lot of time spent wasted looking for extra stuff that you didn't spend time grabbing earlier when you were down in the mine. You probably saw that coal, right? You probably saw some coal and was like, hey, I'll just mine this when I get back, when I actually need some coal. Or, hey, this is probably going to take up my inventory. Nope, I take literally everything. I'll take this diorite. I don't really think I need it right now. See, I'm a hypocrite. I literally just wasted some diorite. But who's going to use that right now when we're trying to survive right now? First night. See, that's like an excuse. I actually had an excuse to waste that, because if I did need diorite, I would probably use it later in the game, in this world's life cycle. In my 2-week Minecraft phase. You know? What is this? Are these just... Is this just grass, but for sand? Wow, that's boring. Okay, we found a village. This will be proved to be very useful very much later in the world saga, if it lasts more than 5 episodes, which I'm saying very loosely because it might not even last more than that. Screw this baby in particular. I'm taking your bed. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We have no food. So the next resort we really can go with is gathering all of these. This will save us a lot of time. we grab the crafting table. Right? Isn't that right? And guess what? We grab bread. 36 pieces of bread. That is plenty of food. But eventually I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab even more food. So we will have pretty much everything we need up until this point. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get as much of these hay bales as I can, and then we'll have so much bread, and it will be awesome. Let's just say that. Some may argue that this is unethical, that I am a psychopath, but I believe I need this more than the villagers, because they don't actually need food to survive. I do. So this isn't actually hurting them in the slightest. Ooh, we can actually get some bank from this. Hold on. We can make bank off of their own wheat. So you thinking like economic mastermind right now, an economic genius, you might say. And some may argue that mining with a torch is not the best strategy here. You could argue that you could mine this with a lot better tools, but I work differently. I am a master at my craft. I know exactly what this is. I know torches burn the wheat, and... Oh wait, that's probably a bad thing. Let me switch to my sugarcane. That will probably mine it faster. I collected all the hay bales that I possibly could. As you can see from all of my adventures here, I now have 2 stacks of bread. That is useful. Very useful, actually. That will be very useful. So I would like to thank all of the villagers here for allowing me to steal all of their wheat. I could have sold some to the farmers here. He's like, I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. Go get a job. Please. Do any of these guys have jobs? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, that guy don't got a job. That guy also don't got a job. This guy has a job. Hold on. We might be cooking for a second. Oh, okay. So what you're telling me is I can borrow your beetroot, and I will get it. I will get some more in return. Ooh. So we can actually start like a beetroot farm here going on. I hope you don't mind, but I'm actually gonna steal these 2 for. I'll let you keep the other ones. I'm just gonna go over here. First thing you must do though, when you're in the village, actually last thing you could do. We're gonna go ahead and just get all of my materials back. I'm going to mark this land. This land that apparently I own now will be marked by me. Yes, me. Okay, so now real quick, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to pose for the thumbnail. Well. We have done it. We have posed for the thumbnail. Some may argue that making a beacon out of wood, specifically mangrove wood, not even oak wood, is not the best way of going about it. But I'd argue that this is pretty good for a beacon for now. And I have to mark down the coordinates. So I will open up a... Actually, I will get my... What am I going to do? Here's the coordinates. And the seed. For anyone who actually wants to play this world, there's seed. It should be around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where y'all find these seeds, but they are there. I have done it. You know, I had a whole binder full of paper and I lost it. I don't know exactly where I found it. Or, not really found it. Lost it. I will find it one day, but for now, here's a great view of the surroundings. Not really looking very sweet so far. I'm hoping that I can eventually find some kind of oak biome to settle in. That's a good sign right there. We will now jump in the water and hope we don't pass away. We did not pass away. The challenge has been completed. Congratulations, we have done it. We have succeeded in the challenge. Now, I will remember this village for the time being, because it's the only village I know of so far. And I might need to come back to it. You never know. One of these days, you might have to go back to a place that you hated so much from the bottom of your gut. But we don't hate it yet. We don't hate this village. It hasn't done anything to us yet, but we feel like it will do us some damage eventually. Just maybe. So I will go and figure out where my home is going to be, because it is day 1, technically. According to Minecraft statistics here, it is in fact day 1. I will need to go find, sun is setting, okay. I will need to go find a lovely biome like this. This is what I'm looking for. This kind of stuff right here. I might even just settle into here and just make this my home. Is that another village? Oh my. My friends, that is another village. I'm not even going to take the chance. I'm just going to go for it. We are living, literally, in a metropolis. That is what we are living in. We are living in between. I bet these two go into like naval battles like yearly for conquering this land here. This is a crazy sight to see. As a matter of fact, I think these guys are like really battling here. This land over here, this empire I found versus this empire. That's an interesting. This is an interesting seed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is really interesting. So far, I've found 2 villages, and it's only been 2 days. I promise you, this seed was not. I even have the footage here. It was not even. It was not even preset. You know. Sorry, the seed was not preset. I don't know where my English is going, but there it is. There's my words. There's another village here where I can gather a lot of stuff that is rightfully mine. And there is a nether portal right here. Let's see what is in here. Ooh. Iron nuggets, gold nuggets. We will take the iron nuggets, and I guess I will take the sword and the fire charge and the lodestone, because apparently I need that for whatever reason. And there's some golden stuff there. So this is the village. I'm assuming there's going to be some wheat here. If there isn't wheat, yeah, there is wheat. Okay. Is there any way to mine this a lot faster? Because I feel like I'm going to be using the wrong tools, so. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Here's my strategy right now. I'm going to grab all of this, and I could be using this for food, but we have plenty of food. We don't need to worry about food for a while. But the current strategy right now is to gather as much of this as we possibly can. Alright. Replant, because I'm not that disrespectful. Day number 2. We are on day number 2, my friends. Let's go. Again, we are going to be gathering as much of this stuff as we possibly can, because I'm going to start an economy, and I'm going to build I'm probably going to build my base somewhere over here. The reason why I'm doing that is because, well, that's the fun way to do it. Building bases in the desert. Well. Let my creativity run wild, y'all. Who is this? It's a cartographer. That's a good thing. We need that guy for later endeavors, such as, well, I don't know. Oh my gosh, this seat's awesome. I'm not even playing a character anymore. This is literally an awesome seed. Look at this. A sand temple. Right here. If there's diamonds in here, that would be belovedly awesome. And I can convert this into my own little base. There's a creeper right there. That was not planned. Hold on, creeper. I gotta eat some food real quick. Okay, thank you very much. Now I gotta go away a little bit more. Grab my sword. There we go. Yep. Thank you for being patient with me. I just need to prepare for that. I was not expecting that. Okay. Let's go down here. After confirming that did not hit the TNT pressure plate, the infamous TNT pressure plate, I will now sink into this hole. Voila. I will now steal literally everything that is in here. Okay, this is good so far. Okay, I'm taking the string too because I know. Oh, we kind of hit jackpot here, y'all. Diamond horse armor. Knockback 2. Oh my goodness, this is literally the best seed of all time. I'm not even lying here. More rotten flesh. Are they thinking? Do they think I'm a joke? Is that what's going on? Do you guys think I'm a joke? Oh, I'll keep that. I might need that. Saddle. We'll get another saddle. And sand. They must think I am a joke. Do you think I'm a joke? Do you think I'm joking when I say I'm gonna make this whole nother thing? Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot. And I'll throw the gunpowder away. Okay. One thing I forgot. TNT. This could be useful later. I don't really know why I'm stealing this. Damn. I cannot get a break with these things. This is sand, and I don't need it, right? There's obviously a cave down there, too. So I will keep that in mind. Okay. Okay, good. Perfect. We will turn that into a base one day. I feel like this could be a base that we could live in. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea, isn't it? Okay, let's go back to the village. What I'm currently thinking right now, we might make a base right here, and then we might go back to the other village, and we might make a second base. That sounds a lot like a lot of fun. So we have a cartographer here. There seems like okay. There's the first farmer that I need. Congratulations, my friend. You are going to get a lot of business booming here, and a lot of that. Don't steal. He stole it. Yep, exactly, my friend. My friend, you're cooking some business right now, my friend. Well. Novus. Now he's angry at me. Well. 9 emeralds, beloved. Beloved sight to see. And he wants more? Are you serious right now? I could probably buy some of this. Buy some of that. Emeralds are very important, so we will save them, though. We will save them because we might need them later. What happened to the pigs? Why are you sniffing his asshole like that? I need to murder them. They don't. They usually don't look like that. I'm missing something. They typically do not look like that. My fault for destroying y'all's property, but that's what I do. I'm a destroyer of worlds. And now we will continue our barrage on the wheat. This is beautiful. I will actually probably go back and give this to the other homie. Let's see if there's another farmer around here that I can give some stuff. Because that one guy, he's already making some business going on. And we got more of that. Okay. Business is booming for these guys. Let's go. Well, well, well. We might have to... Unfortunately, we have to give up those seeds, and we might have to give up this one beetroot, because we need as much of this as we can. Unfortunately, that's the case. Actually, no. I will take the seeds, because the beetroot I will probably never eat anyway. Okay. Your business is booming, my friend. I am now a money-hungry pig, some might say. Ooh, you also need some stuff. Ooh, you are offering some food. I will give you a little bit of that. There we go. I will not need more because that would fill up my inventory. Speaking of, we need to start building a base. What are we going to do? We're going to take this thing over here. This is our refuge here. My friends, this is going to be the first of its kind, a desert temple base that you have never seen before. This is going to be interesting. A bed in the... And these two blocks are honored to hold the weight of the bed, and then the crafting table will be set right here, and then we will gather more stone. How will we do that? Well, by mining. Okay. To be fair, we are in a desert biome. I think the further we go down... Ooh! Yo, I promise I did not pre-plant this seed. That was a bad idea. Ooh, this is good. That's good. Maybe some bones. I will take some bones. And we need some of this. Now that I have what I need, I will go back down here. Make a furnace. Make some of that. And I think we're pretty set. We have a lot of things to do from now on. And this is only the beginning, y'all. This is only the beginning. So, I think I'm going to leave it at that. We have started with a village. And they enjoyed our economy benefits. And we are now proud business partners with this village, and we will now wage war in the next episode. We will wage war on the next village. That sounds like a delight. Anyways, what day is it? It is currently day 2. Amazing. We will wage war next episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.